This week, as Siskin Children's Institute disclosed they'll be closing their early learning centers in 2 months. Local 3's Abigail Martin sat down with their CEO to learn what he says led to that decision.
Siskin Children's Institute has 2 early learning centers, but they'll have to close their doors for good on September 29th, leaving parents of 150 kids without childcare. Siskin's president and CEO says they are devastated.
One of the things that drew me here when I even first came to interview, I went downstairs in our early learning center, and there was just a group of kids that kind of surrounded me. And some of them had special needs and disabilities, some of them didn't, but it was just a special place.
Siskin Children's Institute's president and CEO, Bullard, says he is proud of the work they have been able to accomplish over 7 decades, but made the difficult decision to prioritize their developmental pediatricians, who provide diagnosis and therapy services to children with autism, ADHD, and other special needs. The number of kids in their care has grown from 1,500 to more than 5,000.
We've had families from 6 states that come to see us because they're sitting on a wait list all around the country, not knowing the diagnosis for their child and wanting to get them help.
Bullard says the Siskin Children's Institute wants to provide all services, and they never envisioned not having the centers. But they had to look at what they felt the community needed the most. He says they have typically relied on about $1.5 million a year through their endowment to support operations. But with the American Rescue Plan funds expiring in September, it accelerated the conversation they'd started in the last year.
We want to maintain our legacy. We want to support those families. But, can we do it in a sustainable way? How can we not pull $1.5 million a year from our endowment to ensure that we're here 5 years from now for families? And how can we increase our impact?
To aid in the transition, Bullard says they are compiling a list of resources to help support families. He adds he hopes the early learning centers can return in the future, and even with this surprise closing, that they will be able to hold on to their legacy.
But I think that legacy is we have impacted tens of thousands of children that have come through those doors that have had an opportunity to meet a child that has a disability or a special need that they wouldn't have had otherwise. They've learned that our differences are what make us special.
Bullard appreciates the parents, staff, and community for their grace and understanding. He says the organization is still strong and they will continue to show support. Reporting in Chattanooga, I'm Abigail Martin, Local 3 News.